Welcome back, guys, to the Cleveland Experience, brought to you guys by the Property Matchers Group and the Affinity Group, where each week we're going to be breaking down a different city. This week, we're focused on Brookpark, the City of Angels.
Oh, City
of Angels.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, for sure.
Recently dubbed.
That's what we're saying, right?
Yeah, recently dubbed.
Like that.
So we're just going to be breaking down, the outdoor space, different restaurants in the cities, shopping, schools, some history behind it, and then also some events that go on. So we could jump right into the school system.
Okay, so in Brookpark, well, the city has about 19,000 residents. There are three schools. The first school is Brookpark Elementary. That's 1 through 4. Then and that's solely Brookpark. You go to the middle school, which is 5th through 8th, and that's Berea Mid-Park Middle School. And Berea Mid-Park High School is 9th through 12th, and we talked about this in the Berea segment, but brand new high school, 2021 graduating class, and it was $67 million build out and 283,000 square feet. So,
Bang.
That's
yeah.
enormous.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
So, and I think Brian has a couple of little events that go on through the year he was going to talk about.
So the IX Center is going to be the big draw in Brookpark, right? I mean, there's a lot that goes on there. So coming up on the 18th through the 20th, they have their Christmas Connection. I don't know if you guys have ever been to that. There's a lot of makers and crafters that are up there. They actually added a VIP shopping experience this year. It's on the 18th from 8 to 10 in the morning. So if anybody wants to be a VIP. They have a Santa Land, a movie area, live entertainment. They have over 500 vendors. So, I mean, anything you're looking for to start off your Christmas shopping with. We also have the second largest auto show here in the spring at the IX Center. I don't know if you guys are aware of that.
I've been there, yeah.
It's huge, right? I mean, it pulls from all over the country. The biggest one's in Detroit.
I was just going to ask that, yeah.
Yeah, the biggest one, for obvious reasons, right, is in Detroit. We have the second largest one in North America here. So that's actually going to be next year, February 24th through March 5th. And then something else related to this season, on November 26th, they have a thing called Santa Tours the City. So we will actually get on a little parade float for most of the day and kind of go up and down some of the neighborhoods so the kids can kind of interact with them.
Kind of like Berea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very similar,
Yeah.
right? I think both of them sprang up from COVID.
Oh, I
So-
see, because they couldn't make it out to Santa.
Yep.
Makes
Couldn't make it out and
sense.
sit on Santa's lap, so they're going to bring Santa to the neighborhoods.
Location-wise, it's right by 71 and 480, so two of the major freeways around Cleveland. And then it's also right by the Cleveland Hopkins Airport.
Yeah. Cleveland Hopkins Airport. So that actually was part of Brookpark at one time. In 1947, it changed. Actually, Cleveland and Brookpark, have had multiple issues with annexation of each other's properties over the years. So one of the other ones is the NASA Lewis Glenn Research Center was Brookpark and is now Cleveland as well. And one of the things I thought was an interesting kind of a fun fact. So part of the NASA Lewis Research Center is a Fisher aircraft facility. In 1943, it came about, and a lot of the homes in that area were built for the employees of that facility. Fun fact, guys.
Very cool. So they were all built in like that same era.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Bomber Squad.
What?
What used to be the Bomber Squad is now a new restaurant. Did you come across that at all?
The Bomber Squad?
Yeah, it
Never
changed.
had-
Well, it was called the 100th Bomb Group.
Okay.
Where at?
It was on Brookpark. It's on Brookpark Road.
It's a great restaurant.
Yeah, but they've changed it now. It's something
Yeah.
else. Yeah, but it's a really neat place to go. We'll have to put it in the notes what it is because you can literally watch the planes take off. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it's right in the flight path, all the runways.
Yeah, at the end of this video, damn, I can't even talk today. We'll be putting up like a list of the places that we're talking about. You know, how you can get to it, how you can access it, and like their websites. So that'll be nice. Like the IX Center, the Southgate. Is it Southgate? No,
Brookgate.
Brookgate. See,
I know, I got you
Southland. Yeah, so the Brookgate Shopping Plaza. So there's two main roads or intersections, I guess, in Brookpark. One is Brookpark and Hummel, I believe, right? Is that an intersection over there?
Yeah, Smith and Snow.
Smith and
Snow
Snow.
is the main drag,
Yeah.
really, through Brookpark, yeah.
Yeah, Smith and Snow, that's where, Brookgate shopping plaza is in Brookpark Shopping Plaza. So you have your Giant Eagle marks. You have your Brookgate Lanes, one of the nicest bowling alleys around here. You have AMC up the road on Brookpark.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice. A lot of entertainment around here. You know, very local. And then when it comes to the other side of Brookpark, the industrial side, you have you have your North Coast Auto Mall, one of the biggest car auctions in the area, which is something I learned a couple of years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are several car dealerships here too. I know there's a Metro Lexus, and I mean there are several of them, I guess, in the area. You just said something, and I was going to comment. I can't
The Ford
remember.
shopping or Ford.
Yeah,
plant.
Ford plant, Ford 1 and 2. I don't know if they're still both in works or not.
I think they shut down one of them, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I just don't see any cars by it whenever I'm driving by. So
Yeah.
Well, I think
Can only
one of them just makes engines.
Oh, gotcha.
Brian was a mechanic in his past life for a long time.
Body man.
A body man.
Long time.
Past life, or
Yeah.
just earlier
Previous life.
this life. Oh,
A past chapter of his current life.
Yeah. It has a tendency to wear the body down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body man, but needed to keep his body.
I mean,
he kept his body all right.
So what do we have in the way of anything else? Some parks and stuff?
If you've ever driven through Brook Park, you know something that takes up a lot of surface area in Brook Park is the Holy Cross Cemetery. Huge cemetery right off of Hummel, Smith, and then also Brook Park Road. You can access it through Brook Park or Hummel, but massive cemetery.
Yeah, 1950 was when it came to be. And we're probably going to talk about this in another segment. There's one other thing I want to mention. It's near and dear to Brian. Is it's not Brook Park, but it's right on the corner of Smith and Brook Park Road. I think it's considered Cleveland, but the Harley dealership, right?
oh, Rock and Roll City Harley.
Rock and Roll City Harley. I mean,
Yeah.
it's right there, right on the edge.
Yeah, that place is a monster. They do a lot of business.
Yeah. So I think that's it. We have some other things that, we'll put in the notes for Brook Park.
Cool. Well, that wraps up this week. Stay tuned for next one.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, guys.